think a lot of high school students do choose where they go to college based on the atmosphere of the university, one of which being athletics and athletic events. You see a lot of kids, even athletes that we recruit ask, what's school spirit like? Do a lot of students come to the games? What does it look like at a basketball game?
More people will go to games. It's not a 5-minute, 10-minute drive off campus anymore. I think it will definitely boost our school spirit on campus, especially for athletics, because that is a little lacking here at Bentley. So, yeah.
I do. I think it will give the students a place to have meetings, have concerts, bring in world-renowned speakers, have more TED Talks. It opens up a big avenue for the university to rent it out to public speakers to come and speak. And
being at the rink every game, for every home game, we barely saw any crowds, so I think it can only get better as far as hockey games go. And again, going into other student events, concerts can only get better. I think public speaking can only get better. TEDx speakers.
I am pretty highly aware of the financial impact. I was a athletics marketing intern for the past 3 years here, so I was one of the driving forces to try and get it going, and I do know that how expensive it is, but I don't believe the general population is.
I would say I have an idea based on working in athletics for as long as I have as to the financial burden as well as the revenue generating that it could potentially have. But I don't have any true finances. I've never seen it.
The financial impact, I'm not really too aware of it. I mean, for me, sitting in my chair as assistant athletic director, I think it can only benefit us. I don't think if they decide to rent it out to outside groups, there's just nothing but income from there.
Yeah, I do. Honestly, parking. I think parking is going to be the biggest problem, and then secondary, I think, is going to be the community and their frustration that might arise with potential bottlenecking.
Things in there, so I think that's going to be the only problem I see is just deciding which events are going to be held in that arena.
I'm not 100% supportive. I think when you have an athletic department and especially a Division I team, I think part of your job and due diligence is to give them everything that they need to be successful on and off the ice, just like Bentley does that for their students. Every student here gets a laptop. Bentley knows they need that to be successful in the courses that they take. Ice hockey needs a rink for them to skate on, for them locker room for them to have, film room for them to be able to compete at the highest level. So I think it's Bentley following through on what they do for the general student, starting to follow through to do for the athletes.
I mean, it's kind of an unfair feeling. We see teams that we play against have multi-use arenas, $1 million arenas, and it's just, we play at a shoebox, and it's not fair to us, but it's also not fair to our students who come watch the games. They have to sit there in a cold rink with very little atmosphere, so it doesn't help us, it doesn't help them. It's just unfair to the university, I think.
I just think it's kind of embarrassing for the program. We're a growing program, and we put so much effort into it, and off ice, on ice, we put so much time during the week. We dedicate ourselves to the sport and school as well, but just compared to other programs, it's kind of like, it's just hard to look at, because we go to these nice rinks, we play these good teams, and they come to our place and they see our rink, and I think it's just a misrepresentation of our program and how we are supported on campus. So.
Honestly, it makes me a little frustrated. We pride ourselves on being academically strong as a team around campus. We like to be good role models for the whole campus, and I think as a whole, we kind of want our school to rally around the hockey program. It's kind of hard having a rink that far off campus, so I think just having a rink on campus would make a huge difference for our program.
Well, for a program right now, it's tough to get recruiting. I mean, we bring in top recruits around the nation, and they come and they look at the jar, and it's just not a place where you want to play. I mean, we already have the academics and people know that, but once you go to the jar, it's just hard to get excited about being a part of the team.
I personally just think it's going to be great for our program. Our program's going to grow from it. We get to bring in these top-notch schools now. We can play in our own rink instead of traveling to all these schools around the area. They're all going to want to come and play us at our own rink, at our own campus, so it's really exciting for us.
I think it'll just bring the students together as a whole. It's nice having a rink that they can just walk to 10 minutes away. I mean, you finish class, you make it a Friday ritual to go down, support the hockey team, kind of bring the student body together.
As a student athlete, I really know how much Bentley prioritizes academics over athletics, and it's really nice to finally see an athletic team getting something that they really truly deserve.
I know this has been a controversial topic on campus, but here at Bentley we've learned that you have to make long-term investments, and we might not necessarily see the financial payout right away, but it definitely will come. As soon as the doors open, we'll see a dramatic change in student life.